Hello, hello, and welcome to part 15 of Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. As you can see, we are already in the Mahakam country of the dwarves. And the latest episode, we have finished off the land of Aether and helped the ruler of the country, the moment, to save his unborn child, or freshly born child, and yeah. Then we have went slowly to the land of Mahakam, and we are hoping to get the audience with the king. One of the dwarves joined our party, but unfortunately we have lost Dark Rayla as companion. The reason was that she was thinking that our Queen Meve was too weak against elves, but yeah, I didn't think so, but we'll see what will happen in Mahakam now, how the story will unfold. Unfortunately, the land of Aether has been almost completely conquered and destroyed by Nilfgaardians, so hopefully we will get the help from dwarves of Mahakam to be able to resist them a little bit better and reclaim our throne of Lyria. So let's go. And here we are. We have done some building last time. We've got a little bit of gold as well, so not sure if I should... Well, this is not bad, but I do not have enough. This one will be the first one, which I still need to... And this one is well good as well. I think this is the best upgrade for our camp. Okay. So let's see where the cold wind...
A hearty Mahakam welcome to you.
What an honor! Even the arbalists salute us with cocked quarrels.
Oh, that well. An ounce of prevention saves a slag heap of trouble.
Where cold wind blows us. Okay. Some loot here.
None too shabby as views go, eh?
Were it not for the howling wind, I'd make a sketch.
Okay, so here we are. Behind the walls on the Heroes Road. And we'll see the land of Mahakam. This is our map. Here is the objective of main quest, but as you can see, it's pretty big land to explore, so let's slowly go. Just conscription post, nothing. Oh, here it is. A battle hidden there. Okay, so let's go here, pick up some more of the supplies. Nothing else. Okay. And 16 more. 16 more fighters in our entourage.
Meve rode slowly, her surroundings interesting to her, her ears keen to take in the cacophony of sounds. The sharp whistle of wind rushing past towering peaks, the squeak of wagon wheels rolling over frozen snow, and the roar of beasts.
What the? I dare not venture a guess.
Gabor scratched his chin.
An ice troll. Or one of them Barbigazar bejabbers.
These beasts, are they tame? As the dragon?
Not in your life. Fierce horsens, every last one of them. Spring cleaning year past, 1 year bit my arm clear off.
The Queen's brow rose in a silent inquiry.
All right. You don't quite ken the context. Each spring, with the melting of the snows, a good bit of that filth comes out the ground. That's when Brother Hoog summons all dwarves for spring cleaning. We cut down as much of the filth as we can, and that means relative calm the rest of the year.
Out of the corner of her eye, Meve noted a dark shape darting between rock formations. Calmly, she drew her sword and brandished it a time or two to warm up her stiff arms.
Seems it is our lot to assist you with this cleaning. Lyrians, arms at the ready. Prepare to fight!
Okay, we have first story battle in Mahakam. Spring cleaning. For a great many years, Mahakam was closed off to the outside world. When the Elven Kings began their last desperate push to drive men from the lowlands, the dwarves slammed shut the passage to their mountainous realm. For centuries they waited. Only when the slaughter in the valleys below subsided did they once again open their gates. The dwarves refer to this day as a great airing out. Do not let Brower die, eliminate the Shaelmaar, and in one fell swoop. One round, and it's a puzzle battle. Okay. So I hopefully this will not be some hard battle. Okay. We will need some boost. We will need to eliminate, so this one is good. Of course. And let's go with this.
Stop standing around like corns on a toe! Get to work!
We needed as much as possible. No ability for the damage, so damage a random enemy by 2. Okay, that might not be bad. And this is also good start. A mighty Shaelmaar every 3 turns on turn start randomly damage enemies by a portion of Shaelmaar's current armor, then move to the other row. If on the melee row, damage the highest enemy by this unit's current armor. If the ranged row, damage the lowest enemy by this unit's current armor, then set armor to 8. Okay. Let's see. Well, I think this is not very complicated.
All right. You got some splaining to do.
Well, I was expecting a little bit more resistance, but yeah, we'll see.
As the wails of speared Shaelmaars died down, the crowd of Mahakam and infantry parted. A dwarf stepped forth, grey as a snowfox, wrinkled as a prune. He walked with difficulty, supporting himself on a battle axe, its two heads dripping blood.
This would be our Elder-in-Chief, Bruvor Hoog. And who might your guests be, Gabor? Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, and her associates in court.
My regards, Elder. I come...
You come for something. Coin's my first wager. Fighting bodies my second. Well, what is it you want? I'm on in the years, aye, but I'm not gone dotty. Tja, you menfolk. You got to fall on hard times to remember us dwarves.
I've come with a design in mind, I cannot deny. But hear me out and you shall see.
She's armed! Gabor! Why the devil did you let her in here like that? And without a sack o'er her heat! She has the leaden ring, Elder.
A gift from a king.
From Demavend, lassie, I ken that already. Trust a man, give him something of value, and he'll go and give it away as easy as a street whore gives away nubs. It's a good thing he didn't pawn it. Sons of humans.
Let's go with this one. I'm not accustomed to interruptions.
You interrupt me. I'm not accustomed, for you see, I am a queen.
That's so. For I've heard you were stripped of crown and title some time past. Not so much a queen no more. Nay, don't you fear, tidings of that sort reach us here too.
Her Majesty was shamefully betrayed, 'tis true. Yet the unified throne of both realms remains hers, as the laws hold.
Laws, schmaws, shite and bare paws. I ken well the kind of respect you human folk accord your laws. We've signed pacts, treaties a many o'er the years, and each time but a couple of years had pass afore you shat on all the terms. Now, on a normal day, I'd have you all thrown clear out of this land I love. But you've the leaden ring, and that grants you the right to hospitality. And here, in Mahakam, laws and rights are sacred. You may stay in the pass long as you wish. Young Zigrin'll serve as your guide. And once you've tired of the mountains, well, you ken the way down into the valleys. I bid you farewell.
My Lord Elder, with all due respect, we came to your aid. We smote the beasts with you, yet...
And who the demons is this son?
Count Reynard Odo.
Ho-ho! Odo, Lodo, Bodo! Now, you listen and listen well. We didn't ask for aid, and you know why? 'Cause I've my dignity. Not like some. Mates and wenches! Spring cleaning's done, beast culling's over. Mount Carbon beckons us home. Follow me!
Your Grace, be not dismayed. We will find a way.
Yes, we must. We will.
Manage we shall, true. Though damned if I know how. We have none other to whom we can turn, no other land where we can flee.
Let us convene in council, Your Grace. Consider together what's to be done. We've yet Redania, Temeria...
Your Grace, might I draw you aside a wee moment? For a jabber?
Reynard, please excuse me. Well? What is it you want?
I ken the Elder-in-Chief dinna make a good first impression.
And the second? Is it any better?
To be quite frank, no. I'll try elsewise. Not all's lost, trust me. Bruver's a stubborn goat, no doubt about it. But a goat to be persuaded. And I happen to ken how.
You seek to aid me. Why?
The selfless impulse to help. I don't believe it exists. So before you describe how you aim to aid me, be kind enough to explain why you wish to do so. Unsolicited, mind you, and clearly against your elders' wishes.
A query of my own to answer yours. Do you ken when Brotherhood last strode down the mountains into your lowlands?
I know not. While King Sambuk sat on the throne?
Point of fact, never. Hugh was born here and he'll die here, like most Mahakam and dwarves. Whereas I'm a frequent visitor in your human lands. Been an emissary to royal courts, trade guilds, mummers, troops, and I've eyes. I can see all the rubbish goes on between yous. Nilfgaard's insatiable. The Blackclads will not stop till they've put the whole continent neath their boot. From Ophir in the south to the Dragon Mountains in the north. Gods forbid they grip all the Nordlings' realms in their vice. 'Cause then we'll have their hordes all round, controlling all the trade routes, supply lines, diversions even. And then they'll control terms and prices. Ooh. We dwarves have never been on a lead, let alone a short one. So, in short, we'll all be better off with the Blackclads back across the Yaruga. And I've seen your grace. Seen you in battle. You've brawn and bite, and with the right support, you can drive them back. I ken that well.
Do tell. Consider me all ears.
Very well, I'm all ears. What must we do to spur Brotherhood to aid us?
I might start with the thorn in our side that are beasts. A bigger thorn than most expect. See, in our never-ending search for gold, we dug deep, too deep, and reached abysses where monsters are born, or however they come to be. Soon as it turns a bit warmer, they crawl out to feed. And there's more every year. What you saw there, the spring cleaning, that's just light yearly upkeep. It dinna go at the source of the blight. Every spring we cull enough so we can live and trade and mine normal-like. But there are corridors in the upper valleys midst the peaks, where more lie waiting to pounce. So many, there's settlements that have done been abandoned.
I still fail to see how this relates to myself and Bruver.
Your Majesty, slay the beasts down to their last, and you'll win the hearts of the clans. All of them. And with the clans behind you, why? The Elder'll have no choice. He'll bend an ear, treat you serious. You got two sites through which beasts swarm in great numbers. There's Davor's Abyss, and an abandoned underground settlement called Burr's Rump. Destroy those, collapse the corridors, problem solved.
Why hasn't Brewer tended to the matter?
You colour the solution as simple and known. Why has Brotherhood not gone at the matter?
You must learn one thing about us dwarves of Mahakam. Customs, traditions, why, we're obsessed. Goes thrice for Bruver. The Elder deliberates weeks on end. And that's in considering if we shouldn't wear suspenders, because they might be through outside, and should thus be forbidden. We've a set of laws, the Four Dwarves Codex. One of its tenets says, dare ye not close a corridor once oped. So, no self-respecting dwarf can, nor will do it. But you're free out with. The laws dinna apply. You've a free hand in sealing the corridors from which the beasts come. Collapse them, flood them, I dinna ken, but solve the grief once and for all.
Should be enough?
And this, 'twould suffice.
I believe it would. But find you other ways to win the heart of a clan or Bruver itself. Do so. Can he bring no harm?
All this sounds rather toilsome, yet I do favour this to losing another moon seeking out a court where we would at first be welcomed, only later to hear another rebuke. You've my gratitude, Gabor. You've shown me a way. Very well. Let us think on these beasts. See what's to be done.
Okay, so we have first encounter with the elder dwarf, which we are here. So let's see what has been unlocked. Oh, here it is, the main quest. Okay, what do we have new here? Report from Quest Rulebook. Dear Quest, to make your stay in Mahakam a merry one that doesn't end with you rolling down in a cliff in a barrel, do us all a favor and stick to these rules written by me, Elder-in-Chief Hook. Don't go sticking your nose in others' affairs. You fondle it, you buy it. Don't question our laws. Get out as quick as you can. Don't bother me. Okay, what do we have here in camp?
Yes, milady?
Other matters await my attention. We shall speak later.
As you wish, my lady.
Seems like there are no new...
Yes, Your Grace?
It's time I attended to other matters.
Oh, just in case. Okay, so I do not know what was... maybe... in here? I don't see anything new. What about workshop? Well, it was probably the workshop. Never mind. Let's go. That was a small bug. Okay. This is what we've got from the troll fight. Seems like...
I've come to the conclusion your Elder-in-Chief is not fond of guests.
Fond? That's near the quarter of it. He hates them, with seething passion. But you're damned lucky.
Why's that?
Let you in, didn't he? Mahakam was cordoned off completely from the outside world for many a long year. Clans finally forced Bruver to at least let in peddlers and emissaries. Though he dragged his feet as long as he could.
Okay, I pretty much have forgotten what I wanted to say, but yeah, we are now at least a little bit welcome in the land of Mahakam. Dragon's Eye. Let's see. Let's check this first, if we can get anywhere.
Quiet, wench. You'll scare the fish off. Crevens, Trout was already nipping at the bait, and you came along, frightened it off. Duvel Scheiß! Duvel Scheiß! Duvel Scheiß!
Okay, looks like nothing. Can we get from this NPC? Oh, what's this? My queen, there are bodies of Dwarven miners trapped beneath the ice sheet, likely swallowed by the river. It's too late for them now, but their equipment is recoverable. Though bear in mind, should any fall in, they'd freeze to death in the blink of an eye. Okay, let's risk it for this card. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Have our men recovered the gear? Okay, first part of the cart. 2 more to go. Which way is the better? Oh, seems like this way is the better one because this is a dead end, so let's go. We are slowly getting a little bit better. Let's not do this. Okay, some of the misclicks, sorry for that. Here. Okay, I wanted this one. I should have now enough. Pitfall trap. Rivian Onager machine. Damage an enemy by 3, 2 charges. Whenever an ally is destroyed, gain 1 charge. That's actually not bad. Let's check. What do we have here? For 6. For 12. And this is for 7. We will wait a little bit. 7, 7, 7, 7. I don't think. Well, this is really not bad, but I will have to wait a little bit. I need a little bit more of that many. Okay. This should be the next one. I think I have now everything what I wanted to have. Grid Rider Plus is okay as well, so I think I will go for this one and then I will go for this one. It's a lot of gold, but yeah. Let's hope we can get some of it. So another winter troll, the Shaelmaar's Lair. Elder Hugh once instructed his secretary Gromek to prepare a list of all caves, caverns and grottos in Mahakam. None ever learned why such information had become a priority for the Elder-in-Chief. Perhaps the brewer needed to record for a highly secretive task, or perhaps he had simply fallen into a sour mood and wished to bring the secretary down with him. In any case, the census of Mahakam's underground caverns was never completed, for Gromek had disappeared without a trace. None ever discovered his true fate, yet the bones that continue to pile up and gather dust and the threshold of Mahakam's darkest caves serve well enough to spark one's imagination. Okay, this time it's standard battle. Let's see if it is a little bit harder than the last one. I will keep this for later. These two as well. Hmm. We will keep this for later. Okay, let's finish redraw. Let's see. Every 2 turns on turn start give a random unit for armor. On the round end, units with armor gain resilience. I see. Okay. Let's start with this. What is this? Slizard. Multiply this unit's counter by 3 and damage a unit by that amount. Every turn on turn start increase counter by 1 and increase. Okay, so 8. I'll go with this one. I'll wait a little bit for meal. I still wait a little bit. Okay. Good. Pass. I cannot pass, okay. Oh.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Let's use it this way.
Gotta get our asses moving.
Okay. Not the best round. Only one to redraw. I don't think we have anything good in that graveyard. Well. Let's stay with this for now.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Okay. Damage by forest. Oh. It's time. And I think this was the best choice for now. Okay. We need to finish this one for... But let's...
You mad? Don't shake that!
deploy this guy. And we'll see what will happen. Now we have that ugly biting frost.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
That's actually pretty
Wise
good.
choice.
We will need to finish this one off somehow.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Let's put them all under fire. Ah, this is what he is doing. Yeah, why not?
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Okay. So...
When will you ever learn?
we'll see if this will help. And now it starts to do a little bit problematic, but let's get this one. And damaged by 2.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
We are still leading a little bit. Okay. This should be the best choice for now. Okay, let's see. That was not bad.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
And we'll see if this will be enough. Yes, we are victorious. Let's pick up this. We've got 17 Some wood. 50. I didn't notice that. People of the hills, we hereby order 5 barrels of cured beef, 40 links of juniper sausage, 5 sides of pork, 10 dozen goose eggs, 20 sacks of rye flour, payment issued in gold. Warning, goods must be tightly packed so as not to attract a monster. We bear no responsibility for accidents. Elder Wawrinek of Clan Ferenc. And let's see, the gold chest. 720 gold. Epic loot found. Congratulations, you can use this avatar border in the Gwent multiplayer card game. So let's claim it. That was the first one of the 10, if I'm correct. Of the 8. Okay. We need to do some savings. Okay. The only way how to proceed is this way. We've got fast travel here. First on this map. I think we have cleared second one. I didn't notice this one. Okay. Good. Let's get back to exploring after a little bit running around. What do we have here?
The dwarves are demanding a pretty sum, but their steel's worthy of any crown. No offense meant, but Rivian blades don't hold a candle to their Mahakam cousins. Their elders just a tad eccentric. The dwarves are demanding a pretty sum, but their steel's worthy of any crown.
Okay. Nothing else from him to gain, so let's go to this small village. Barrow Hill. We've got some new places to visit. Okay. And here is 1 and 2 puzzles. Yeah, this might be a little bit challenging. What is this? Some gold and wood. How is this possible? Madness, pure madness. Everywhere looks exactly the same. How am I supposed to remember? So many corridors, shafts and chambers. How to keep moving. And then what? I don't remember treasure. But what kind? I see. Let's explore everything first. And then we'll do the puzzle battles. Okay, looks like everything is clear, so let's go for the first puzzle. In this shaft. The depths of Miria. Cast on deck. Mahakam is not unlike an iceberg. What's visible on the surface is but a tiny fraction of the wall. In order to truly grasp the enormity of the dwarven realm, one must venture beneath the earth. Traverse miles-long passages, peer into chasms that seems to stretch into eternity. Before long, foreigners can begin to lose all sense of time and space. The mine shafts appear identical, one after another, as if reflected in a mirror fashioned from mountain crystal. Use your leader's ability and hint, look into the eye of your foe. What separates you is but only a mirror. Huh. Let's see. This card cannot be played. Interesting. Perhaps this can be arranged in a specific pattern. Okay. I need to do the same. Okay. I have 10 moves. Choose a stone and swap it with stone on its left. If there is none, move it to the rightmost place on the other row. So I need to give 4 of them. So we start with green. And we need to get this one as well. Okay. Okay. And now this one. Okay, and the last one. Victory. Zoria Runestone. This card has been added to your army and can be found in the command tent. Let's claim it. Well, that was actually not a very hard puzzle. Nice breeze after a while. And it looks like it was just one for the caves. Okay. Let's see what does the runestone do. Damage all enemies by 3. That's actually not bad. Okay, this has 7. I think Ike and Rivian Onager. And it's a little bit better. Let's exit the camp. I will have to think if there's something to use for that trinket. If it is better than what I do have. And again I have... Okay, it's because I have training grounds. Possible to build anything. But this is not what I want. This is what I want. I need to do at least 7,500 to save. Let's talk with the guy. Your Majesty, a human traveler, he's offered to sell us a treasure map. It says he sought it out once, but got caught in a blizzard and now fears return to the mountain. Yet he swears by the gods, should we follow it exactly, we shall uncover untold riches. Very well, I'll buy them up. And back. Was it here? No, different place. Okay. we'll find it soon. Or later. So let's go first this roundabout. Through this roundabout. Lonely Rock. Let's pick up this and see. Just in case. Oh, another achievement. Pilgrim, pray at 10 shrines. Okay. So let's see if these guys are now with a fight or not. This one is new, okay. Nothing else here, just in case. Nope, so let's talk to the dwarves.
Meve noted a crowd of dwarves. They were several dozen, many holding baskets brimming with dried sausages, soft, puffy pretzels, and jugs of frothy beer.
What is this gathering?
She asked Gabor.
These folk, they're the parents of youngsters who are to return today from their Drekthag.
Gabor proceeded to explain that the Drekthag was a trek upon which the local dwarves would embark when they reached maturity. During this year-long voyage, young folk would taste of life beyond their home. Yet if they failed to return on time, they would be stripped of all rights and privileges accorded to Mahakam's natives.
See, in recent years, young folks' blood's been boiling on account of the strict laws in force here.
Gabor added.
So, we send them out. Let them taste life in the lowlands. Once they've learned for themselves what it's like to live among humans, they come back and ain't likely to complain.
Customarily, only a few dwarves ever decided to remain in the valleys for good. That year, however, was different.
Deadline's the Mora. And 40 Drekthagers still haven't returned.
Their parents now worried if some misfortune had not befallen them. The Mahakam Guard had sent out patrols to the near reaches of the valleys. They returned not having seen anything distressing, while the humans living at the foot of the massif had been largely unwilling to talk. The guard captain, a dwarf with a fiery red beard, removed his helmet, wiped the sweat from his brow, and addressed Meve.
Your Majesty, we need to find our youth. Perhaps you'd be willing to go out and search. Human folk are more like to tell you if they saw anything out of the ordinary of late. Naturally, there'd be something in it for you too.
Okay, let's search for the missing dwarves.
One could say I myself have lost a son.
Meve gripped the captain's hand firmly.
And I know well the pain that comes. I shall do all in my might to spare you at least that.
Meve set off, the hopeful gazes of the dwarven parents bidding her farewell. The Queen sent a scout ahead. Sometime later, she heard his horn. 3 blasts. 2 short, 1 long.
An ambush!
Meve expected to combat beasts or robbers. Yet upon her force descended warriors with squirrel tails attached to their helms. Scoia'tael.
The missing Drekthagers. Meve was prepared for clashes with brigands, monsters, and elf guardians, but Scoia'tael in the high mountains near the very gates of Mahakam? What did they seek? The Queen did not know, yet one conclusion seemed clear. At the very least, they sawed her head on a pike. Okay, standard battle. Let's see it. This is nice, this is nice. We'll keep you for the second... no. This one is not bad. And we will use this for the second round. Let's see how this will go.
Scoia'tael! Don't let them escape!
You should
Okay.
not have come here.
Ouch. Biting frost on both enemy rows. Damage enemy by 5 and its adjacent unit by 2. Cooldown 3. That's not nice. And I have already lost one of them. Okay. 7. And let's do this.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
Every turn on turn and boost self by 1 if biting frost is on enemy row. Okay, so this is the best one to use. Oh, only one. I should have used this one. Well, never mind.
Right! Come on! Who's fast?
Getting to work.
And we will use this. This should help for now. We will get some... let's use this.
I smell a leak.
Oh, whatever. Let's end turn. Let's pass. Four of them. This might be a good idea. 22. We will remove. Okay, this might be a good way to continue. Uh-oh. Shall I start with this one or no? Let's use this one. Ouch. That was not nice. It destroyed my doggy. So sometimes it destroys your card, and sometimes it steals the second card. Okay.
Oh my.
Okay. I think we'll start with this one.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads. Now we will see who is weak.
Whenever and on okay. We will start with this. And we still need 11.
You mad? Don't shake that!
We'll see.
I shall not fail!
Just +1. Okay. We will start with this.
None shall tread on us!
Maybe it's not. It might not be a bad idea to pass it and lose this round. Let me think. Let's pass. And 3 cards to redraw. This one is not. Okay. We'll see. Not the best.
Only death here for Dwan.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. We will start with this.
We must stick together.
Damage up to 2 enemies by 3, okay. That was lucky. And we will start with this.
We got a job to do.
For now.
Know if anyone's got any hooch left.
Not bad for now. Let's start with Gascon.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
We'll see.
Elven blarney.
Deploy. Destroy the lowest damaged enemy unit. I was lucky that I have not had anything like that. Okay. So... we will do this.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Ah, they use tired my tongue about that.
Okay. I think this might be a good
So much anger and suffering. For
idea
what?
to use it. I should have used this, whatever.
Now we must stick together.
We are still alive, so the best thing what I can do now is to do this. And I will wait with you a little bit, but before she perishes. 74, not bad.
Have strength, my love.
After 2 turns, damage adjacent unit by 6, but if any were destroyed, move to the other side of the battlefield. Okay.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
We'll see if this will be enough.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Ha! Lucky me. Destroyed the lowest damaged enemy unit. Okay, that was nice. Let's use this. And this. For now. This should be the winning strategy. Okay.
Wow.
No ability.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
They're so young. No wonder they were easily manipulated.
And the victory. A little bit complicated, but thankfully I had good cards this time.
As soon as the battle had come to an end, the prisoners were brought before the Queen. All, without exception, were dwarves, and all looked to be youthful dwarves.
Mystery solved,
muttered Meve. In fact, these were the missing Drekthagers. Instead of returning home, they had enlisted with guerrillas fighting for non-human rights. But what had prompted so drastic a decision?
I was impatient. Wanted badly to turn 50. I couldn't wait to see human cities. Vitsima, Tretogor, Novigrad.
Said one of the dwarven prisoners while pressing a bandage to a bleeding wound.
And you know the welcome that awaited me there. I was spit upon and called names. I saw ghettos, massacres. And how was I to go back to the mines after that? We must fight while we still can. Before the humans come to cut us down, we must tell the rest of ours the same. Pull all Mahakam into the fight!
Meve's soldiers stood waiting for her to protest, to accuse the dwarf of lying. But the Queen could not pretend she did not understand why the dwarf had taken up arms. Without entering into a discussion, she ordered the prisoners taken to be tried and judged by their kin and elders. The dwarven parents thus got their offspring returned to them, albeit wounded and in chains. Bruva Hoog, who had limitless disdain for the Scoia'tael, demanded the dwarven youth be severely punished for succumbing to the rebels' seductive ideals. In the end, the Drekthagers were sentenced to 50 years hard labor in the quarries. The Elder-in-Chief believed a half-century of swinging a pickaxe would sufficiently cool the hot heads of these would-be guerrilla fighters.
They came back alive. That's the key part.
The red-headed captain said, handing Meve a pouch as a reward.
And perchance by the time they're freed, the war twixt the races will be over, eh? What do you think, Queen?
Meve shrugged in response. Perhaps she had no opinion in the matter, or perhaps she simply did not wish to state it aloud.
Okay, quest finished. I have saved a lot of money.
Might be in jail, but at least they're back. That's most important. Might be in jail, but at least they're back. That's most important. Might be in jail, but at least they're back. That's most important.
Okay, nothing else to tell. What the report? Call to arms. Translation from Elder Speech. Neutrality means neglecting our bonds, ignoring our duties, while we sit here fiddling our thumbs. Our lowland brethren are dying in pogrom after pogrom. Wars of Mahakam, seize arms and join the square tail. Down with Dwan. Okay. Let's finish up what we need. Around the roundabout. Here we have another fast travel sign, but let's check everything. Okay. And waiting here under this bridge might be a good idea to finish the episode for today. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll see you soon during the next adventures at Mahakam. See you soon. Bye bye.